1 week until move-in, and overall I'm feeling pretty excited. I'm excited to move to DC and kind of begin my education there.
No importa.
This is me saying bye to my baby.
We are now on our way to Washington. We're right here trying to put all the luggage and the bags on the car. On our way to GW.
Yeah.
Woo! Only 13 more hours to go. The day that I got my acceptance letter, it was really joyful, and I was so proud of myself. My mom, she was really proud, but when she realized that I was going to go away to another state, it was kind of sad for her and for me too. But then she remembered that I was going for a good cause, so it was sad but also happy.
I found out that I got into GW before I got my acceptance letter, so I actually found out through a Zoom call, and then they told me yeah, you got in, and I remember just being super oh my gosh.
I had been flipping back and forth between 4 different schools. I chose GW because I remembered, why did I even apply there? It was for myself and for the academic rigor that it can offer in my political science degree.
I think my overall goal when I was going into all that and beginning to prepare to move into college, it was just I want to be on top of it, and I want to give myself time to do it.
My experience was really different because I lived 13 years of my life in Colombia, then we moved here. I have been living in the USA, in Atlanta, for 4 years. I didn't have anything of my childhood, I left everything in Colombia, so the things that I had here was just my clothes and my shoes. So it was really easy for me to pack.
I went to the stores for 3 days in a row and got everything I needed. When we got here around noon, or the day before move-in, it was still a move-in process for 2 days. It was all over, hectic.
How are you feeling moving him in?
I'm excited for him. I think this is going to be a great experience. Great to see him in the next chapter. See great things.
Absolutely.
Then the next day was when it was the real goodbye to my mom. I took her to the airport. Yeah, I cried. I'm the youngest of 4, and this was her last, send-off. And so I really think that it meant a lot to her to have me go to this school as well. Not just, go to a school nearby my house. She really takes pride in the fact that I go to such a fantastic university.
It was really hard to leave my brother and my mom too.
We're on our way to Washington right now.
He was crying a lot. But I know they're going to be good, they're going to be fine at home.
My dad was really good in really setting me up with this mentality for college. I'm here to fulfill a purpose and to move ahead in life. I was emotional because this is a new way of life. I'm an only child and I'm always with my dad, but just what he kept saying to me for the weeks and weeks before moving in just stuck with me, and I'm but I got this, because I know what I'm here to do, and he's obviously really supporting me in that.
Being a DC resident now, it's of course the #1 thing is getting to be here for the 2024 election.
I love that I have a bunch of monuments and museums, just 10-minute walk.
DC, I've come to learn very quickly, is a city like no other. I've lived in cities before, but this place is definitely unique for all that it offers. Obviously, we're in the capital, especially with the GW Engage and the district connections and stuff. There's just so many things that I can do, and I think the university is really good at making those things happen and creating these events surrounding that so that we can take advantage of what DC has to offer. I would say orientation week was filled with a little bit of everything. Definitely getting acclimated to the climate of GW, but then also going out and exploring the city and exploring all these new resources that we have around us.
I did go to Buff and Blue kickoff. That was super fun. Hail the Buff, hail the Blue. Then I also went to the National Mall kickback. That was so nice. I really loved the sunset aspect on the National Mall. That was really it almost felt like a homey feel. It was making me feel okay, DC is my new home.
There was one event where all the clubs from the school, they were like all in the street, and you could like just walk around, see what clubs you are interested, talk to them, ask them questions. It was really helpful too.
I'm not scared to be here. I'm not uncomfortable. I really do embrace the campus and embrace my community here. And so that's what I think that all of these events that I've been to are offering me. And that's why I like the orientation week.
My family have always prepared me in small ways throughout my life. I think it's always been a core goal resonated by my mom and my dad and like the rest of my family that, we wanted you to go to college. We want you to be able to extend your career as far as you can and make sure that you can provide for yourself and live a comfortable life.
All encompassing my family, they've all taken a part in doing something for me and creating that support system that fosters my creativity and why I can go here and be prosperous.
My mom has been my biggest support in my life. She has like invested a lot in me. She was really prepared for me to go into college. She was planning this moment like all my life actually.
I grew up knowing that I wanted to continue to move ahead and do even more than what they were able to do for me, which was already so much. Yeah, my family definitely did inspire me in a lot of ways.
Between now and my actual commencement in 4 years, I would hope to have achieved every experience possible.
So I wish for me to get over my classes, all A's, please.
I'm just hoping to grow as a person. Like I've been saying it to my dad and I've also been thinking it. Like I just want to leave GW after my 4 years a better person than when I came in. Like I think that's just what I'm always hoping for in life, whether it's just academic wise or personally. It's just how can I continue to grow and be better?
And find my major, and that is actually something that I like.
At the end of the day, it's about the experience. And I really want to foster that experience and hold on to it with my time here.
I have high hopes that when I leave GW after my 4 years that I can say that I grew and that I'm able to, give back to the community and to the world in a different and better way because I've changed as a person.